Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm sharing something a little bit different with you. We placed an order with Azure Standard and I wanted to share with you what we got. This is our very first time placing an order with them and this is what we purchased. So many of you have asked me over on my Instagram account and some of you too on YouTube once I shared my Why We're Not Vegan Anymore video. A lot of you wanted to know how I source our food locally. And so I do have a video that I want to put out on how I was able to kind of weed through some of the food supply stuff and try to find us milk and eggs and meat, pastured meat locally. And so I do have a video about that, but I do want to share with you this wonderful company I found that was started in the 80s. I believe they began just as a family who decided not to use chemicals on their 2,000-acre farm in Oregon. And many of the food items that we purchase and place in Azure Standard order are coming from their farm, but they also partner with brands like well-known brands like Jovial, or some local Oregon brands. This is one of my favorites. They partner with those brands to bring the population healthier food options. So I'm all about that. When we lived in Oregon, I sourced a lot of my food locally and it was a lot easier there because you can grow so much over in the Northeast. But I love their mission. I love what they're doing. And they honestly try to bring healthy, chemical-free foods, mostly organic foods, to all over the US. So it's pretty wonderful. So here's how it works. Everything is online and you have a little cart, and just like you would place a grocery order, you kind of shop the items that they offer, and they offer everything from dried goods to bulk items to canned items to fresh food to frozen food. I got a 5-pound bag of frozen corn, and everything is very economical for the most part because you're shopping a lot of it in bulk. So the more you buy, the less expensive it is per pound. So it's pretty wonderful. So you go and shop with your cart there, and then you place your order and you have a pickup site. So our drop site, we have 2 here, and so we can go to one of the drop sites up north, and there's also one south of us, and it's usually pretty close to where you live if you're not super rural. So we would go to our drop site and then just pick up our order. And our catch, the catch with this is that you can only order once a month if you live far away. And I don't know how it is if you're local to Oregon where they are based. I'm not quite sure. Maybe you can order more often. But I do know that if you are all over the US, kind of far from the Northwest, then you have to just order once a month. So I actually just ordered a few things to try it out. We've been ordering a lot of stuff on Thrive, and we also have a Costco membership. So, but I really like the idea of supporting Azure because of their mission and because of what they're trying to do, and also it's a lot more economical than I expected. So here are the things that we got in our first Azure order. Okay, so like I said, this is my first time ordering from Azure, so I wasn't sure how much of each thing I would need. So for instance, I think I got a 5-pound bag of apples, but it's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 apples total. So I think next month I'll get a few bags because we do go through quite a few apples. I will say I love that these don't have that wax, the grocery store wax on them. They feel like the apples I used to pick when I lived in the Pacific Northwest. So we did get some apples here. So I got a bag of potatoes, and these are just the Yukon Golds. I went with 5-pound bags of everything for now because like I said, I wasn't sure what I would need. But yeah, 5 pounds of potatoes, onions, garlic. So we try really hard to eat seasonally. So if I am buying something fresh, I really want it to be in season if possible. But I do like that they have fresh berries. I ordered some strawberries and blueberries and they're frozen. So I believe they were frozen. They're an Azure brand, but I believe they were frozen at their peak, which is always nice. I got a 5-pound bag of corn, a 5-pound bag of organic broccoli, 5-pound bag of carrots, I got some Brussels sprouts here. I got this giant thing of maple syrup. I get our syrup at Costco, but I am excited to try this because I believe these are tapped from their own trees. I believe so. Vanilla extract, this giant thing of vanilla extract. Ugh, I use this like crazy in everything. Lattes, baking, everything. And then I got 2 of these. I've been trying to get bulk dry beans, and I'm gonna get a giant bag of those from Azure next month, but I like to keep canned items on hand, especially these. My kids love those for a snack. And then I got this huge thing of Dijon Mustard. I've been using this in recipes a lot to make my own mayo and to make my own just rubs for different meats, and I find myself needing it a lot, so I got a giant thing of it. This huge thing of garlic powder was the price of the tiny little spice jar that I typically get at the store or at Thrive. And we go through quite a bit of garlic powder and a lot of seasoning in general, so I'm excited to be able to source seasoning from a reputable place and to actually get a giant bag of it, because I have a little spice drawer and I just refill the jars with bigger bags. Okay, and then I got this huge thing of cane sugar. I use this in baking. I wanted to try these Ein Corn Crackers. We just found out my daughter has a gluten allergy. It's kind of rocked our world a little bit. So I'm going to be diving into the world of Ein Corn. So we got this to try those. I also want to make my own sourdough discard crackers. But it's always nice to have something like this on hand for when I can't bake. I got a few raw almonds. We do not eat nearly as many nuts as we used to, but the price on these was so good, and my husband really likes roasted almonds chopped in his salad for lunches. And then I got, like I said, some dried beans. These are dried garbanzo beans, and it's a 36-ounce bag. So, and then I buy the Who chocolate chips. I think that's how you say it. I buy those and they are quite a pretty penny, and we are trying to save up for a few things right now, so I need to be not spending that much on chocolate chips. So I got these. The ingredients are organic cane sugar, cocoa, and then cocoa butter. So, and they're all organic. So pretty good ingredients, no waxes or anything. And I got this huge bag for baking because I do use quite a few chocolate chips when I bake. And then I have a giant thing of pinto beans. We love to have these on taco night, and I want to start soaking my beans and then just cooking them on the stove like I used to. I got out of the habit living in the Airbnb for 4 months. So, okay, and then this is our favorite brand of milk. When we lived in Oregon, I used to drink this when I couldn't find raw milk. I actually eventually found a raw milk source, and I have a raw milk source here, but it's only pick up every other week, so I like to have a little bit of grass-fed milk in the house when I can, just for recipes or coffee, creamer, or whatever. But this is our favorite brand. It's that pasteurized. I don't know if it's homogenized. I can't remember. It might not be, but it's A2, so it's a little bit easier on the belly. And then I got 8 of these, and the price for 8 of these cream cheeses was divine. It was a wonderful price, so I got a giant pack of them. They actually came in a flat box like this, and so I put them all in my fridge, but this is one of them. I got 8 of them. Because we love bagels and cream cheese. I would love to make my own, but Nancy's is one of our favorite brands when I can't make my own. And lastly, well, 2 more things. This is the Oregon Brine Works brand, and this is the sauerkraut, which is another thing I really want to make on my own. I have a lot to learn, a lot of things to learn how to make. And then these are the pickles that are probiotic. I think they're fermented pickles. Some of these brands are not in stores here, like the Oregon Brine Works. And there's another company, Strauss, that I know is very common over in the West, but there aren't many stores here that carry Strauss, and I really love their products. Their ice cream is divine. We did get a homemade ice cream maker though, so we've been making our own ice cream with raw milk. It's so good. Okay, and then lastly, we got this giant thing of tomato paste. So let's see, there's 12 of these, and this was an amazing price. They come in glass jars because I do not like to get canned lined with BPA tomato paste or the tomato paste that's in plastic jars, just because tomatoes are so acidic and they leach. So I really like this brand. It's the Jovial brand, and this one is, let's see, that's Jovial, and this one is Bionature. Yeah. So Bionature tomato paste, and then I have Jovial diced tomatoes. And I've been making with these two products my own tomato sauce for spaghetti, my own pizza sauce, and I'm able to kind of just buy these instead of having to buy spaghetti sauce and pizza sauce, and it's been great. So we got a couple of those, and the more you buy, again, the more you buy, like the more quantity, the less expensive it is per item. So I will definitely buy more. I just wanted to try this out and see how it went, but it was a good experience overall. I think I missed one item from the drop. So this big truck takes all of the items to your area, and they'll drop at the different drop sites around your state. And so I think sometimes there can be a little bit of confusion with the items that were purchased. A lot of the items are labeled, so that's helpful in finding your things that you ordered. But you pay for it all, and then it comes to you on the truck, and then if you have any issues, they have wonderful customer service. So yeah, this is my haul. I would love to share this with you again next month and kind of show you and update you on what we used and what we got. My pantry is very empty right now, so I'm gonna go fill it up and put all this stuff in its rightful home. I love seeing what other families get for their grocery orders. So yeah, let me know if you decide to try Azure. I will leave a link in the description for you if you want to order from them for the next drop for you locally. And let me know if you have any questions. I love talking food and all that stuff. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.